iron in the soul. What's up, YouTube? This is your brother King Jabez, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at The King Jabez, as well as my website, theironofsoul.com. Also, please hit that like button. That helps this video to spread on this YouTube platform. I would greatly appreciate that. It takes you a few seconds just to, and it's done. So let's get to work. I have a very important message for you all today. Today's video is entitled, The Humiliation from Enemies Helps You to Slay Undefeated Beasts. This is a very important message, and I have multiple layers to this, so I want you to stick with me, stay tuned. Let me break this all the way down. I want to begin this message with a dream and vision I had. And dreams and visions are a very trustworthy realm of information from the Most High. In fact, in ancient Hebrews and the ancient Israel, they had who were referred to as the dreamers of dreams. And so they would give interpretations for people's lives in terms of giving them guidance, insight, warnings, revelation. And so with that being said, this dream is really more of a revelation type of dream. And so this is one was given to me for personal application, but I believe it's a broader interpretation for this that applies to all of you chosen ones who follow my content, who are fortunate enough to come across today's video. This message is for you. I often have very vivid dreams, sometimes 3 to 5 a night, and it could be about known people, unknown people, some of my supporters. I had a dream about one of my supporters, and he was literally traveling across this large body of water in a boat. And I'm thinking, man, this is very dangerous, right? And he was working hard and whatnot. And so I messaged him, and I said, man, this is going to sound crazy. I had this dream about you, man. You were traveling across this large body of water in a boat. What's going on? And sure enough, he's from the UK. He moved over here to the States, hence crossing over a large body of water. You can't make that up, okay? And so I know for a fact that sometimes God gives me dreams that are about real people and real events. And this one is one of those examples of that. In this dream, I had this dream about a lot of large beasts, right? And there were several. I remember in particular, it was a very large gorilla. And there were some lions and tigers out there as well. And they were, they weren't your normal size gorilla or lion and tiger. They were huge, almost like borderline supernatural, which tells me there's a spiritual meaning to it. Because spirits, of course, are bigger than people. I believe that demons and angels are larger than human beings for a number of reasons, of course. It's a different realm. So, in this dream, I come outside my house and I see all these wild animals just running throughout the earth, just going crazy, devouring people. I'm like just destroying them, right? And so this gorilla, it spotted me, right? And it came for me directly. Just before, he was just throwing people one at a time. It's going crazy, right? And it came right after me. And I was on the roof of my house, which I know is supernatural because I don't like heights, so I know this is a dream, supernatural. I'm on the roof of my house, and I was able to defend myself against this beast for a period of time. And then I saw these lions and tigers just running throughout the earth, destroying people. So I think it's clear from this so far that this is clearly speaking of another realm, right? Because obviously if a gorilla was in the wild right now, it would just get shot down, people would just kill him, and that would be that. So to see these larger-than-life beings, right, just freely going throughout the earth. And I think something else that got my attention from this revelation dream was the fact that people just were acting like they were not out there. And I'm sitting there like, you don't see this? How did you miss this large gorilla? How did you miss this lion tiger? And so that, I'm getting ahead of myself now, it speaks of how people are so blind to the spiritual reality that they impact every single day. And I hope that you all I'm talking to today are not those type of people. I hope that you are aware of the spiritual reality that has a direct impact on your real life each day. So that's just a brief interpretation. I'll get into a little deeper as I go into this. So these animals out there devouring people, going into homes, just wild with no type of regulation. No one was defeating these wild beasts. And so they had free access to just destroy people with no accountability, with no one to restrict their activity, with no one to really challenge them. And so this really speaks to me of the condition of the earth right now. And all that we see each day, I mean, you all have social media. You all have Instagram. You got Facebook. You got Twitter. You got YouTube. You are seeing firsthand what is happening to very real people each and every day in our lives. We see this. So for me, this was a revelation dream that has a lot of insight for our everyday life, but more importantly, how us chosen ones are called to slay these undefeated beasts. So naturally, when you have a dream like that, if you're any type of spiritual person, you wake up the next day in reflection thinking, what does this mean? So I keep a dream journal. I have a journal you can buy from Walgreens for $1, whatever it is, and a pen. I prefer black pens for whatever reason, black ink. And so I write in this journal, and I wrote down this dream. I began to pray and to meditate for interpretation. So, of course, if you are a chosen one, you should be praying and meditating. Like, I think that's a given at this point, but I'm going to put that out there. If you are a chosen one, you consider yourself to be chosen by the Most High, you most certainly should be an individual who believes in prayer and meditation. I'm going to just drop that out there. I'm not going to preach to you. I'm going to just drop that real low-key. So I wrote this out, the dream, and I began to ask myself, okay, what does this mean? And so the gorilla, it speaks of an intelligent enemy, right? Gorillas are very intelligent. They're not just stupid beasts. And so some of you are facing some very intelligent, strong spirits that are coming against you. And the spirits manifest through people. Let me put that out there. It's not like it's just the spirit you don't see. It gets into individuals. So this speaks of systems. This speaks of organizations. This speaks of cliques that have the power to really hurt you. Do you understand me? Imagine a gorilla coming after you in the wild. They're going to tear you up. You dig? And so this speaks of very powerful enemies of people, systems, organizations, cliques, the power structure that can really just destroy your whole life just like that. And yet some of us are being called by the Most High to take down some of these beasts. Yeah, we're called to be that modern day Joseph, right? Who had the answers to the world problems that were destroying Egypt. Had Joseph not came out with that plan and vision, Egypt would have starved to death. But because he had the revelation that came through a dream, he had a plan to really help them to navigate through a 7-year famine, starvation, devastation. So don't tell me dreams are not powerful. No, they can save a life if it's from God. It can be a warning on what to do for several years. And it saved the whole nation. So when I say you're slaying a beast, I'm saying you're slaying a problem. Listen to this, chosen ones. That will help everybody. This ain't just about you. In other words, a beast isn't just about you. You can see I'm getting excited. I'm feeling this one now. You are going to solve let me get back from the mic because I start yelling. You are going to solve a problem that's going to help everybody. That's what Joseph did. That's what King David did. That's what world leaders do all over the earth. They have the solutions to help solve problems. The good ones, please. Right? They save nations. They direct the affairs of humans. And so some of you are called to come up with some real solutions that can help us to navigate through these difficult times. The other beast that was in a dream, another beast, for example, not necessarily in a dream, but a beast in terms of wisdom for this, is an alligator. The ancient Hebrew scripture talks about a creature referred to as Leviathan. So a large sea creature, kind of the analogy I think of as an alligator. And some of you right now, boy, you live in a home with an alligator. You are at home with an alligator. And it speaks of the spirit of pride. And man, this spirit here, boy, is devouring people. I mean, this separates races. This separates cultures. This separates man from woman. This creates problems within a family. Some of you are called to go up against this demon called Leviathan, an alligator. Okay, we talking about what I say, undefeated beast. This is a beast that is just tearing families up, tearing men up, tearing women up, messing up the kids. And so some of you, we call ourselves, we chosen. Why do you think you're chosen? You're chosen to be a solution to some real stuff. So this ain't for everybody, but some of y'all, man, you're called to make some big moves. Another beast that's destroying people is worldwide poverty. And I do believe in the reality of, and some of you don't like this, ancestral poverty. Ancestral poverty. Yes, I said that. Ancestral poverty. That means it's generation to generation. And some of you chosen, I'm going to talk to you now. You chosen man, chosen woman. Bruh, sis, you have been called by the Most High to break that. And that may come through your business idea. Some of you may go pro in a sport. Some of you may become this worldwide known actor, actress. Some of you may become, a very well-known speaker that travels the world. And maybe you may be a tradesman who creates this business that's making a lot of money. There are many ways to get to the back. They paying $100K at UPS right here in Indiana right now. You know what I'm saying? It's 6 figures right there. Driving that truck, hitting corners. Skirt, 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 skirt. Just throw that in real quick. So there's more than one way to skin a cat. So the point is, some of you are called to break that curse and begin to build that generational wealth. That is a beast. Okay? You're going to have to fight for that. Because there is a battle right now over money. Ain't nobody forgive you. Nothing. You're going to have to fight for it. So you're called to take that down. Some of the other ones, we're going to get a little personal now. There's this hyena spirit, beast. Oh yeah, hyenas are beasts too. Laughing hyenas. They come around and take your prey, take your progress, right? They see that you've defeated something and they come in and want to take the spoil. So some of you have to deal with this. I'm talking to you men and women now in the area of your sexual conduct. Now here we go. And I say, all right, here you go. You got to deal with that. Men and women who are doing well for themselves, who look good, who are attractive, who are intelligent, you're going to have all type of sexual energy come your way. And you're going to have to be strong enough to navigate through that without allowing it to take you out, such as a hyena. If you were to encounter a hyena in the wild, it would tear you up. And this is what this particular energy is doing to a lot of people right now. People out here going crazy on the ground. Okay, going crazy on Twitter, going crazy on TikTok. Some of y'all following me right now, you go online going crazy. You hear me? So that spirit is strong right now on the earth. It's like a beast. That's a beast that's been let out into the wild. It's out here. Oh, you all quiet. You quiet. He said, no, you got me. Don't get quiet now. Don't get quiet. Don't get mad at me. That's a beast. So when I give this message saying, chosen one, you've been called to slay this undefeated beast, that hyena spirit is destroying people. That gorilla, that intelligent, systematic, organized devil, destroying people. That, monitoring your progress, seeing when you're taking off and coming in and hurting you, watching for a moment to mess you up. You have been called to take that down. Now, here's the $1 million question. Okay, say, big bro, man, good dream, good interpretation. I'm feeling this. What do I do? Well, keep listening. I'm going to tell you. So with a message like this, the obvious answer now, or the obvious question in the answer is, okay, what do I do? How do I do this? This sounds great. This is inspiring. This is motivational. How do I take down these beasts? Well, think of it this way. Think of a river where it speaks of abundance and a river with gold in it. That speaks of resources, treasure, talent. You are going to have to use your time, talent, and treasures to take down these beasts. So, first of all, this speaks of time management. Okay, you got to be careful letting people waste your time. You have to be careful wasting your own time. We have to be strategic about how we spend our day. We have to number our days. This is wisdom from Moses. Teach us to number our days and to apply our hearts into wisdom, right? So we got to be wise in how we spend each day. Your talents. Your talents, those are your gold, your treasures. Understand the gifts and abilities you have. That's your jewel, is the gifts God's given you. Whatever that may be for you. Now, we're not talking about just someone on TV. This can be people who are talented behind the scenes. But you get the point. If you're good at something, that's going to help you counter these systems. Hey, if you're really good at braiding hair, that's popular right now. You can have 50 to 100,000 followers on Instagram if you're braiding right. You hairdoers, you know what I mean? You're doing hair, barbers. So we're not talking about just the quote unquote glorious jobs. If you do something well, that's going to make room for you. In fact, the ancient proverb says a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. So if you want to slay these beasts, you got to get good at something, right? Whatever that may be for you, whether it be speaking, whether it be tradesmen, blue collar work, white collar work, entrepreneurship, sports, music, dancing, rapping, politics, intellectual, you get the point. You're going to have to be good at something. You are not taking down these beasts being mediocre. So this speaks of discipline. You got to have some principles you live by, brother, sister. You got to be a man and woman of character, right? You got to be honest. Honesty got to mean something to you. Integrity. Really being the real deal. You can't be no phony. You know what I mean? And really being authentic. Thorough. Right? That's going to help you take down these beasts. Consistency, day in and day out. Doing the right thing. Hitting that gym. Reading your books. Doing your work, whatever that may be. 3 to 5 hours of concentrated work. Whatever that is for you. Doing your research. Disciplining yourself. Being conscious of the words come out of your mouth. Being conscious of the people you spend time with. All of this is going to help you slay the beast. So the beast is not slayed in one day. Now, these beasts are not taken down overnight. This is going to try a few years of consistently working towards something. And I'm going to say right now, that's why you're under so much pressure. You are under so much pressure because the beast that you're meant to slay is going to help so many more other people. You're like the OG of this. So when you kick this door down, you can bring people with you. So this blessing ain't just about you. You're fighting for a blessing for a lot of people. One person can really shift the whole city. Do you hear me? Look at what Joseph did in Egypt. I talked about Joseph earlier in this video. Joseph's life shifted that entire nation. You hear me? That's what one thorough person can do. Through dreams, vision, hard work, being pure, keeping yourself in shape, eating right. Let me give this piece real quick. Fasting. Some of you got to start fasting. I'm not boasting. I'm leading by example. This is all about leading by example. I cleared a 24-hour fast yesterday. Why? Because I realized that's necessary from where I'm trying to go. Where I'm trying to go, it's going to require me to fast. I'm talking to you. It's going to require me to work hard. It's going to require me to stay well informed. To keep my mind on what's happening in the culture. To keep yourself sharp. So some of you, where you're trying to go, you got to put that plate down. You got to stop snacking all the time. You want to be a snack, you got to stop snacking. You dig? Fasting go clear your skin up. It's going to have your energy higher. It's going to increase those human growth hormones. I forget what it is. There's so many percentages each day when you fast. Releasing all those toxins, clearing your mind, giving your digestive system a break. Drinking your water, that's going to help you. See, all of this, so slaying beasts, what am I saying? You got to be ready. Physically, physical, spiritual, and the mental. All three. It can't be one-sided. Some of y'all, you just focus just on the physical. That's all you care about. Your skincare regimen, working out, your diet, that's all you care about. No, that's one part of it. Get that. But don't forget the spiritual. Don't forget the prayer, the meditation, reflection. And don't forget the intellectual, the mind. Sharpen that mind through literature, talks like this, reading, reflection, taking a course, learning a skill, improving your skills. Watching videos is going to help you become great at what you're doing. So it is definitely spirit, soul, and body. You're going to slay these beasts by sharpening your spirit, your soul, and your body. And that's going to release supernatural power to take down undefeated beasts. So as I close this video, I want to leave with a challenge. Don't let your dreams die. Don't let your visions die. Keep your dreams alive. Keep your visions alive. Don't give up on what you worked on for so many years. And some of you right now, you are on the verge of giving up your dreams because you say, I don't have the resources, big bro. I don't have the opportunities. I don't have the connections. And so there's a temptation to just give up your dreams and just do whatever everyone else does. So I'm speaking to my dream chasers, those who have plans and goals for your life. Don't give that up because of the hardship you're going through. Just see that hardship as a part of the process, okay? That is a part of the process that you're going through right now, and that's designed to make you stronger, better, and wiser. Do not give up on your dreams. This is your big brother, King Jabez. Thank you for listening. God bless. Peace.